It's 7 days to the Festival of Seeds, and the little mice are counting down the sleeps. The mice children are writing letters to Egle the Swallow Queen, asking her for musical instruments and lots of tasty treats. They've decided it would be fun to start a family band. I don't think that it's worth my while writing a letter this year, says Beans, because Bubble and I have been very, very naughty. I'm sure our sacks are going to be full of pebbles. You have been naughty, says Squeak, but you've also been kind and brave. You always help old Samuel with his groceries. And phew, you were brave when you rescued Jelly from the top of that cliff. I think you should try writing anyway. The letters are written, sealed in envelopes, and left on the dining room table. Molly will post them at the post office when she goes to the shops for her weekly groceries. In the meantime, Squeak is trying very hard to notch up extra noddy points with Queen Egle by eating all of her spinach. Molly wants the house spotlessly clean for festival. She wipes sticky paw prints off walls. She dusts and polishes and sweeps. She gets very, very cross with Bubbles and Beans when they walk mud in all over her nice clean floor. Wally has been given a list of home maintenance tasks to complete in time for festival. You might as well use those lovely tools that you've got in your shed, says Molly. Wally is very glad that the Festival of Seeds only comes around once a year. Plant the trees and save the grassland, da-da-la-da-la, da-da-da-da. It's 5 days to festival, and Wally and Molly have invited all of their friends around for a sing-song. They all sing songs which celebrate the beauty of nature and remember their own responsibility in looking after the wonderful environment in which they live. And the fireflies join in the fun and add to the magic of the night as their little flickering lights light up the sky. There are only 4 days left till festival, and Molly is going to spend the whole day baking. The first thing she does is call all the little mice together to come and stir the festival pudding, the lovely, rich, sticky, fruity batter. And as they stir, the little mice have to make a wish. I wonder what Bubbles and Bean will be wishing for. Once they've finished, she puts in a little hard bean. For whoever finds the bean in their slice of pudding on festival day will be crowned king of the feast. At the end of the day, the table is loaded with food. Delicious custard slices and donuts and festival pudding and macarons and cherry pies. Delicious! And can you guess which 2 naughty little mice sneak into the kitchen without their mummy knowing to help themselves to a pie? Some mice love wrapping gifts. They manage to fold the wrapping paper just right and do wonderful things with ribbons and bows. Molly is not one of these mice. She always cuts the paper too short, or the sellotape wraps back on itself, and she can never find the edge of the tape when she needs to cut another piece. She manages to make knots instead of bows, and yet she perseveres. This year she's being environmentally friendly, and she's recycling old newspaper to wrap the gifts. 2 days before the Festival of the Seeds, the little mice go to Wally's nursery and they take all the little trees that are growing in pots and they plant them in the land surrounding the old mill. For the Festival of Seeds is so much more than food and gifts. It's about giving back to nature. A festive spirit has settled over the old mill, and Wally even asks Molly for a dance. The little mice hang up their sacks for the swallows to fill with delicious goodies, and then they go and prepare a table of treats for the swallows. They have it on good authority that Queen Egle loves custard slices, cherry pies, and donuts. And then the family sit down to a feast. The cheese is matured to perfection, and the blackberry mead is the best they have made in years. The likelihood is they will all overeat. Molly will avoid the bathroom scale for a week and regret her overindulgence when she eventually does muster the courage to face the damage caused by one day of celebration. Wally will doze off in a lounge chair and snore loudly, much to the amusement of Bubble and Squeak, who for one day have set aside their sibling rivalries and become the best of friends. Wally's Eco Buddies, the Nibbles family and I would like to wish you a very, very happy Festival of Seeds and all the very best for the new year. We'll be seeing you soon.